Shwmae everybody, and welcome back to Tip Top Travel. Today you join me in what's rather a one-off video. We are heading to Eryri National Park in the north of Wales to climb Yr Wyddfa, which is the highest mountain in the country. And now we start with a load of sheep and alpacas, and you ask, why are we starting with them? Well, these were animals in the local hostel in which we stayed at. Well, it wasn't quite local, it was one of the popular hostels in the area called Base Camp Wales. Would highly recommend staying there if you are visiting the area. A really great and cheap hostel with some great animals to feed. Yeah, I'm not on commission from them, just a great hostel that we stayed at. But today, as I say, we're climbing Yr Wyddfa. And we start off with heading to the local village of Llanberis, which is the nearest town to where the trail starts to go up the mountain. So the journey is you drive to Llanberis and Park. You could also drive to a place called Pass, which is where some of the harder trails start. But we decided to park in Llanberis and get the bus up to Pass, because the plan is for today to take the pig trail up Yr Wyddfa, spelled Pyg, which is not the hardest trail, not the easiest trail. It's about midway. So if you like your hiking, but you're not incredibly experienced, would highly recommend the pig trail. The plan is to go up the pig trail, summit Yr Wyddfa, and come back down the Llanberis trail, which is a little bit easier, much more kind of a steadier incline back to where we parked the car. So yeah, we make a start moving up, and I will join you later on in the video. So as you can see from the footage, the pig trail is an absolutely fantastic and beautiful trail. Now, if you go there, there's quite a few people who start on the pig trail, and there's also quite a few people who start on something called the miners trail. I've seen that both of those trails are fairly kind of similar in terms of difficulty. The miners trail is a bit flatter at the start, and then it goes up quite quickly, when the pig trail kind of goes up steadily and then sort of ends in the same sort of area as the miners trail. As you're just before you're summiting, it can get quite steep, and it was quite scrambly at the top, but the beginning was very steady and really, really lovely. Now, in terms of what I packed to walk up, in many ways I kind of underpacked. I wore a couple of base layers, a jumper, and then like a running top on top. Now, thinking back, I probably should have worn a coat as well, because even though this video was taken in April and we just had some really, really lovely weather here in the UK, upwards of kind of 19-20 degrees, at the top of Yr Wyddfa, the wind was incredibly cold. Even though air temperature was about 6 or 7 degrees, the chill of the wind meant that it felt about -6. So even though the air temperature says one thing, I would highly recommend packing a little bit more, because you will get warm in it, sort of closer to the bottom of the mountain as you start your climb. But trust me, when you get to the top, you will need it. So that would be my recommendation. But as you can see from the pig trail, it goes past some really, really beautiful looking lakes. And I just couldn't stop just taking a breath, looking back over this wonderful, wonderful national park. Such a beautiful part of the UK. We are so incredibly lucky to have it. And in terms of the length of the pig trail and how long it took us to get up, it was about, I want to say, 5 kilometers from the start of the pig trail to get all the way up. And that took us about 3.5 hours. And we weren't going at breakneck pace, quite an easy pace. But, you know, I just think these things, you've got to just enjoy it. So taking as long as you can, I think, is the best. It's not a race to get up. So that's how long it took us to ascend. In terms of descent after reaching the summit, which you'll see in this video, it took us around, I want to say, 2.5 hours to get down the Llanberis. Obviously, Llanberis Trail. Obviously, you're going a little bit faster because you're descending. We also got quite cold at the top as well, so didn't stay for long and actually descended quite rapidly to make sure we got warm again. But yeah, so overall, the walk was around 13 kilometres, or was that just over 8 miles if you were to do Pig Trail and then Llanberis. But obviously, if you were going up Pig Trail and coming back down, it would be a little bit less. But of course, a little bit of a steeper descent as well. And Llanberis was lovely because it kind of introduced us to a different side of the mountain, some different views. So thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed this rather brief video of my journey up Yr Wyddfa. I hope it inspires you to go there yourself and experience it. It's such a wonderful part of the UK, a wonderful part of Wales, and would highly recommend visiting. But until next time, thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and feel free to watch any more of my videos. I've done quite a few now, and it's good to see the channel growing steadily still. But until next time, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.